Hi, welcome to Susan's Cozy Kitchen. Today I'm doing part 2 of a Filipino dinner. Part 1 was Tuesday when I made Filipino lumpia. Today I'm making a quick and easy pancit. The first thing I want to do is thinly slice these 2 carrots, and I'm trying to do it as thin as I possibly can, and I'll do that until I have both of these sliced. Really, the hardest thing about making this is all of the chopping that you have to do. If you can buy things already pre-sliced, pre-cut, or you're really good with a knife, then it's no trouble to do it at all. And the flavor is so worth it. Next, going to cut some chicken that I boiled earlier into bite-sized pieces. All right, not much on that one. Let's check this one. Okay. All right, and these are boneless, skinless breasts. You can use thighs, whatever chicken that you want to use. You can do it bone in. Just make sure that you cook it first and then cut it into bite-sized pieces. I cooked 2 chicken breasts because I assumed that would be about how much I needed. Basically, you want to end up with about 2 cups of chicken. A little more, a little less, won't hurt either way. And you can boil the chicken your favorite way. You can do it in just plain water. You can do it in some chicken broth if you want, or you can do my method, which is water with bouillon cubes and a little bit of the dehydrated chopped onions that I like to use. And then that just gives the chicken a really nice flavor. You're gonna see how quick and how easy this is to put together. Okay, here's my wok. I have it on to heat. Little bit of oil, just plain vegetable oil. Once this heats, we will start adding things in. All right, let me tell you what I have to go in here. I have the 2 carrots. I have a bunch of green onions. I have just a few mushrooms. I have some cabbage, about maybe a third of a head of cabbage that I sliced thin. Garlic, the chicken, the soy sauce, and back there I have some noodles that I prepared, and I'll tell you how I did that in just a moment. Okay, first thing to do is to saute the onion and garlic. Wow. So here's the onion and the garlic. Stir that around. Add in the carrots because they are kind of large, and I want them to soften. Normally, if I was thinking about it ahead of time, if I'd done my planning a little bit better, I would have bought the matchstick carrots that cook quickly, and it wouldn't take quite as much time. I would have just tossed everything in together, but since I cut these the way I did, they need a little extra time to cook, so that's why they're in here now. And why I'm taking a little extra time with them. All right, to this, I'm going to add my mushrooms. Just going to cook that and let those start to get a little color, a little brown. Those are starting to look good. Time to add in the cabbage, so there goes that. The chicken. And 1/4 cup of soy sauce. I don't use soy sauce. I use Bragg's liquid aminos. It takes the place of the soy sauce. It's a great alternative. It's yummy, it's tasty. You use it 1 for 1. This is not sponsored, by the way. It's just, I love this stuff. I highly recommend it. I tell people about it all the time. All right, I'm just going to stir this all together and heat this until the cabbage starts to wilt. Pre-chop everything you can so that when it's time to start cooking, you can just start putting it all together the way I have. I have started doing that now, even when I'm not making a video, because it just goes together so much faster. Alright, you see how much this makes. Believe it or not, I cut the recipe down, and the reason I did that, well, actually I have two reasons. Number one, there's only 4 of us at home now, and this makes a huge amount. The other reason is I could not find the noodles that I usually use when I prepare this. They're called Pancit Bihon, or just simply Bihon. Could not find them in Waco. So, I ended up using these noodles. Now the Bihon noodles are a thin rice noodle, and these Thai kitchen noodles are also a thin rice noodle. And the preparation was basically the same. You get the water hot, boiling, you put the noodles in there, you let them sit for about 3 to 5 minutes, drain it, and then you're ready to use them. They're sitting back there waiting on us. Just going to, here's the first. All right, there's the second. And now I'm just going to mix everything together. Wow, doesn't that look delicious? Oh my goodness. You've got all the different flavors from all the vegetables. You've got the chicken in there, which makes it a main dish. You've got the noodles. This is a complete meal in itself. You may want to add some extra soy sauce, season to taste, and give a quick taste test. The only thing I have to say is, why did it take me so long to make this again? It's flavorful. There's nothing, you know, really overpowering in this. It's just nice and mild. Everything blends together and goes together so well. I think it could use a little bit more soy sauce. The cabbage is a little crunchy, which is great. There's that nice sweetness from the carrots. The chicken just adds a good bit of flavor to it. I love the mushroom in it. There's just enough of an onion and garlic flavor. And then the saltiness from the soy sauce, absolutely perfect. So I hope you make this. If you do, please drop me a comment down below. Let me know how you like it. And I hope that you enjoy it as much as my family and I do. If you enjoyed today's video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. While you're there, if you haven't already, please subscribe and make sure you ring the notification bell so that you find out every time I upload a new video to YouTube. As always, the full recipe is in the description box. You'll also see links to follow me on social media. Thank you. God bless.